The body of Queen Elizabeth II does not rest in a gold coffin but is made of oak and lined with lead on the inside. Users on Facebook and Twitter claim at least since September 11th that the remains of the late Queen rest in a gold coffin, which is a sign of the colonial legacy of the British Crown, but the remains of Elizabeth II do not rest in a gold coffin, but in one of lead-lined oak, and the viral images that claim the former actually correspond to the funeral of Mexican singer Jose in 2019. A reverse search of the image shows that it is actually the coffin of the Prince of Song, Jose, as reported at the time by Hispanic media such as Telemundo or Childs Tele 13. In the images of the singer's wake, the golden coffin box can be seen, with the same marks that can be seen in the recently viralized photo. Jose Ramilo Sosa, known as Jose, is recognized as one of the greatest romantic interpreters of Mexico and Latin America. He passed away in 2019 at the age of 71 in Florida, affected by pancreatic cancer. According to several Mexican media, his coffin had a value of $10,000 to $24,000 and was plated in 24-karat gold. Otro Mexicano con complejo de narco, el cantante mexicano Jose es enterrado en un atad banado de oro. Coffin of the Queen of England. In contrast, Elizabeth II's coffin is made of English oak and lined with lead, and was manufactured more than 30 years ago, but not even the funeral company Laverton & Sons, in charge of the royal funeral, knows exactly when and by whom the Queen's coffin was made. The coffin was given to them by a manufacturer in 1991 when they began working as official suppliers of the British royal house. The coffin of the sovereign, who died last Thursday with 96 years at Balmoral Castle, Scotland, was transferred in a plane of the British Royal Air Force from Edinburgh to the military base of Northolt, outside London. The coffin, draped with the royal standard, was unloaded by 8 military personnel in full dress uniform from the Boeing C-17A Globemaster that carried it from Scotland, the same model of heavy-lift aircraft used in recent months to evacuate people from Afghanistan and deliver weapons to Ukraine. From the military airport it traveled about 25 kilometers in a hearse, under a fine drizzle, to the center of the British capital. The remains of Elizabeth II finally returned to Buckingham Palace, which was her official residence during the 7 decades of her reign. There they will rest until a funeral procession is officiated and the coffin is installed in a chapel at the Palace of Westminster.